Happy Memorial Weekend, by the way. It's Friday. I took the day off. Super excited to get a lot of things done today. I'm excited today, but I have nothing planned. Like, it's already almost 2 o'clock and I have no idea what to do today. I wanted to get a haircut. It's my little sister's birthday this weekend, but I'm also thinking of just growing out my hair. I didn't really want to get another haircut. So now I'm just like, okay, what else is there to do? Gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. Today I weighed in at 235.2 pounds. So a little bit better than yesterday, but I still need to work towards getting closer to 230 pounds. These 5 pounds to get to 230 is going to be an uphill battle. And then once I get to 230, hopefully I'm in the rhythm to start cruising. So I'm going to see how long I can last on the treadmill doing like 330, but instead of 30 minutes, I'm going to just go for as long as I can, see how many steps I can get today as well. Since yesterday I was a little bit short. Yesterday I was only at like 8,500 steps. So I definitely want to get 10,000 steps a day. First, I have to make some returns at Costco. I should have known Costco was going to be an absolute madhouse. I was like, people probably working. It's Friday. And I forgot, it's Memorial Weekend. Everybody's going to be at Costco getting all the goods. And Costco has a lot of sales going on. I'm in Costco or Aldi so much, and the reason why I'm there so much is because it doesn't bother me to go. It's like so close to my house. Costco's 5 minutes from my house. I could walk to Costco. The gym is 5 minutes from my house. I've walked to the gym, and Aldi's right up the road from me. And they just opened a brand new one. I did a video on it, and that one's only like maybe 10 or 15 minutes from me. So I love going there. I love seeing the sales. I love showing you guys what's there to get. But I'm starting at 1,557 steps. I'm going to see how many steps I'm at after the gym. The gym is empty today. I was nervous that it was going to be packed today just because of how many people were at Costco, but it's empty. So, of course, all the leg machines are taken. Like, what the helly? Calf machine's taken, leg press taken, abductor machine's taken. Leg extensions taken, leg curls taken. Everything's taken. All right, I'm not gonna stand there forever waiting for machines to open up. So what do we have here? Look at that. If you want, take a screenshot of this. $0 enrollment fee, includes 1 guest per visit. Membership at LA Fitness. Offer available until Monday. I don't know if I'll post this video before Monday. Anyway. So I'm going to do the treadmill here. I'm starting at like 1,560 steps or whatever. And I'm going to just see how long I can go. And of course, I'm on the only treadmill that doesn't work. But yeah, I'm going to grind here. I said it on my last video. I'm kind of like stopping recording at the gym, like with the tripod and stuff, just because like, I feel like people deserve to come to the gym and not be in the background on some videos and stuff. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it at all forever, but I'm just, like today would be a good day to do it because it's not packed. But like sometimes I record when it's a lot more people and I don't want people to be uncomfortable. And to be honest, like sometimes I'm uncomfortable, like I don't know how I would feel if I'm like behind someone's video, like, hey, doing a workout or something. But yeah, see how long I can do this for, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. No idea. Look, I'm already just walking here at a normal pace. And I'm already starting to feel it. For the people that don't know, 12-3-30 is a form of low intensity steady state cardio, or LISS cardio. And it's essentially putting the incline at 12, doing your speed up to 3, which I don't even go up to 3. Like I started like 2 and then I work my way up to 3. And then you do this for 30 minutes. I just bring this all the way up because if you don't, then it'll like stop you at 20 minutes or whatever. So that's 12-3-30. I'm obviously gonna try and do this for longer than 30 minutes and just see how I feel, how much calories I burn, how many steps I walk, all of that jazz. Peace. About 40 minutes into it, my heart rate's been at like 145 to like 155, which is not really the zone I wanted to stay in. I wanted to stay in the fat burning zone, like 120 to 130. My pace is the same. My heart rate's just higher than normal, which is expected because I haven't been as active lately. I think I'm like 3,000 steps into it. I feel fine. Just gonna see how much longer I can go. Maybe another 10-15 minutes and then I'll get out of here. Oh, I'm done. I could have kept going, but the machine stopped me. I think you guys saw when I set it up, the limit is 60 minutes. So once I got past 60 minutes, went to cool down mode. I did well. I looked at my stats and it had like an average heart rate of 137 beats per minute. I walked almost like over 5,800 steps. That's nice. That gave me a good boost into my step count for the day. I just like never realized how much you have to walk to get 10,000 steps. Like, you gotta walk a lot. But I'm gonna head home, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna eat, and then I'll see what I end up doing for the rest of the day. Peace. I just stopped really quickly to my Aldi's to pick up some more of these chicken patties. But if you guys remember my last Costco video, they had the Columbus brand of these turkey burgers. The macros are literally almost virtually the same. 13 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and almost 30 grams of protein. And I have to check the price on this because I'm very curious to see how much this costs versus Costco. Let's look at the ingredients. Turkey and then spices. Does have added sugar. I don't know if the Costco brand did have added sugar, but I mean, it's just a gram. But I was like, yo, that's crazy. Did some digging, I asked, and it's actually $7. Everything else I said was true. It just is a box that comes with 6 patties for $7, and the Costco one is 10 patties for $10. So you're getting it cheaper at Costco. I thought I found like a dupe or whatever, but I mean, hey, if you don't have a Costco membership, the macros for those turkey burgers are great. The ingredients are also great, so definitely get yourself a box. All right, headed home. Line was way too long for just one box of chicken patties. Plus, I went to Costco like 2 days ago and I got some stuff that I can cook. I think I'm just gonna have the Kevin's Paleo. I forgot I bought that, so I'm gonna have that for my meal today. See how much it gets me towards my macros. Another thing I totally forgot, I ended up not doing legs just because I was at the gym for an hour and I didn't want to spend another 20 minutes doing legs. I'd rather go home and do nothing. Just cooked my dog some beef, and now I'm going to cook myself something to eat. I'm gonna have this Kevin's Paleo cilantro lime chicken. And I did the calculation. If I ate the whole thing, I'd be still within my calories. But per serving is 8 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. I'm just trying to figure out how do I want to cook it. Do I want to be lazy? Yeah, I'm gonna be lazy. Microwave. Break the chicken apart by massaging the pouches. Cut open the pouch. Thoroughly drain the chicken broth and discard. So the directions are like the same for, I guess, every single Kevin's pack. You just like break this up, throw it in the microwave, either in this thing that it comes in or your own. I usually just use my own because you don't know where this tray has been. And then you just add the sauces on top. This is the cilantro lime sauce. This is gonna be the first time I'm having it. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna do that. And then, if you saw a Popeyes box in my video, it wasn't mine. I promise it wasn't mine. I promise it wasn't mine. Anyway, and then with that meal, I'm going to have some blueberries with Greek yogurt and some maple syrup. It's gonna be fantastic. But like I said, I'm gonna go walk my dog. What happened? I wanna walk you. Wow, it turned out to be such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Do I wish it was like 10 degrees warmer and less wet for Memorial Weekend? Of course. You win some, you lose some. Gotta take the good with the bad, like this fitness journey. You know, I definitely slacked, but I'm trying to get back to a consistent regimen where I'm able to sustainably stay disciplined on what I'm doing. A lot of times when I start out a fitness journey, I kind of just jump into everything that needs to be done at like the highest level, like tracking calories, eating a certain kind of macros, working out a certain number of times a week, working out a certain length of time. What am I lifting? Am I lifting? Am I training hard? Am I progressively overloading? It can be too much for a lot of people, and it's the same for me. Like, I'm able to do it the first week, maybe the second week, but then by the third week, you burn out or you stress over the small things that don't really matter too much. And all that did was discourage me and sometimes derail me from making any progress at all. So that's why in this season of my life, and it was like the title on one of my last videos, it's like, you know, I want to make small sustainable steps towards my fitness journey, and it might take me longer, but hopefully I get there. And then once I get back into the swing of things and it becomes more like a lifestyle, I'll be able to make bigger leaps. If you're new to fitness, if you're new to weight loss, if you're in any kind of fitness journey, it doesn't have to just be weight loss, I welcome you to join along with me, and we'll get there together. I also want to thank you guys for the amazing support on and off YouTube, from people commenting, people texting me. Really appreciate it. And the road to 215 is a long one, but we'll get there. And this is dinner. Not the prettiest, and I know for a fact this will taste 1,000,000% better on a bed of white basmati rice or something like that, but I'm keeping my carbs a little bit low, and I'd rather have my carbs with fruit, at least for now. But this meal is packed with protein, and the macros for this meal are great. The sodium is high just because of the Kevin's Paleo. It's prepackaged food, so the sodium is always going to be a little bit high with food like that. But I'll just make sure to drink a good amount of water today. I'm really excited to eat. I've actually been eating throughout the day. I had a few boiled eggs, just as I was preparing and before I walk Caesar and everything like that. And I'm going to make sure that I eat again. I want to eat before 8. Like, I want to stop eating after 8 or 8:30, 9 o'clock the latest. So I'll probably have like another snack at the end of the day just to get my macros. But you already know I'm going to have my macros on the screen. I'm also going to have my steps on the screen. I appreciate you guys as always. If you enjoy content like this or content around the other topics that I discuss on my YouTube channel, like finance, fitness, personal development, please subscribe and follow along. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, as that helps my channel grow.